What's good, people? It's your boy back with another reaction video. I'll be reacting to 5 scary videos that will keep you up tonight. Now, it's Halloween week, is it? Or is that next week? It's Monday, so I think that's next week. It's not Halloween week. Yeah, it's next week. Yeah, because 10 days away. Of course, you gotta look at some spooky shit. So, of course, that's what we're going to happen. This is a reaction channel. So, obviously, that's what I was going to do that. But 5 scary videos that will keep me up tonight. Well, I'll probably be up anyway because of my sleep schedule. But who the hell cares? Let's get into this. Here we go.
When it comes to having your spooky video craving satisfied, we here at Top 5s have always got you covered, especially during the Creepy Marathon month. We know how much you all love
like
the
this
darker
guy's
and creepier
talking
side of life, and we love to bring you this type of content and enjoy hearing your thoughts and theories about what they could be in the comments.
Very unsettling.
So no long introductions on this video, just a classic scary list that Top 5s loves to bring you. So from a ghost boy seen by an urban explorer to a crazed and bloodthirsty person living in an asylum,
I think I've seen this video.
Here are 5 terrifying things caught on camera.
Not this video, but that video.
Tonight. Hit those lights, lock the doors.
I think I saw this with somebody broke in their house and went in their baby room.
Children at play. Arabian YouTuber and paranormal enthusiast Lampa Maxora has several videos on his channel of him exploring supposedly haunted areas.
I like that name.
And he's got some pretty creepy footage from his different adventures. One such is featured in the following video. Now, we do not speak Arabic, but we can tell that he doesn't seem to be too scared upon first entering the abandoned building. All seems to be going normal until he seems to notice children's voices coming from different areas in the building. Take a look.
That's a building? It looks like he's in a desert.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله.
This is a movie.
صوت أطفال ولا لا؟
Young birds fly.
شوف.
That shit's funny.
If you notice, when the lights were shone down the open doorway, you can hear a faint children's scream. However, instead of running for his life, Lampa decides to stay, and in fact finds it funny as he is heard laughing.
The kid might need help.
However, his attitude soon changes when
Getting
he goes
to the other
in
side
and experiences this.
والله أكلتها طيحة في الباب هذا شوفوا. هذا هو اللي يخاف.
I think that's a defense mechanism. Like he's laughing. This.
طيب هذا إيش؟ تتوقع في فيران يعني جوا ولا؟
With the sound of a child screaming, and then minutes later hearing the sound of children running on the floor above him, is enough to finally get Lampa to take more caution when advancing to the building. As if that were not enough to get him to want to leave the area, something else finally happens that sends him into a panic. Take a look.
انتوا سامعين؟ شفتوا؟
Run
that
towards
is enough
it?
to get him to flee the area, and we cannot blame him.
Well, why he run
seems to be
towards
trouble in the building, and perhaps is inhabited by an evil spirit or poltergeist.
I mean, I don't believe in that,
Regardless of
but
what
still,
it could be,
like I
it's
said,
creepy.
it's never
What do you
that.
make of
It's
it?
just crackheads and shit, or homeless people.
The break-in. As we've
Don't
stated
like
in
to be
previous
fucked.
videos in the past, monsters and paranormal creatures are not always the scariest thing out there in the world. In fact, it can be argued that humans are far scarier than any ghost video out there, which is exactly what a mother experienced in May of 2019 when a man broke into a house and horrifyingly ended up in the bedroom where her baby was sleeping. Take a look.
Sheesh. My niece sleeps like that with her head down, her butt in there. Like, I'm like, why you sleep? Like, that seems so uncomfortable. Like, I would be in so much pain if I slept like that.
It goes without saying how terrifying this is for any parent, and it's a miracle and a blessing that the man didn't decide to kidnap the baby, as who knows where the child would have ended up if that had happened. The simple fact that the man was mere inches away from the crib while he searched around looking for something to steal is enough to have anyone on the edge. We're glad that no harm came to the mother or her child, and we hope they caught
That'd be
responsible
weird to be
for
like,
causing
oh, I
this
came here to
nightmare
find
become
valuables to
reality.
steal.
What's even
I guess
worse
I'll just
is
take
that
a
all the
baby.
doors and windows were locked, so if you're going to rely on just a lock to keep you safe, then think again. Criminals are getting smarter and smarter, and the very least you can do is invest in a good security system. The mother got lucky, as this situation could have ended
Especially
much
when
worse.
you can pick a lock, unless you get it where you can deadbolt the inside, but you can't
To
unlock
remodel
it
from
from
hell.
outside. Like only deadbolt from
Remodeling a
inside.
home can be an enjoyable experience, as you get to breathe new life in the old bones of a house,
Really?
giving it
It's
an upgrade
enjoyable
and increasing its market value
after
is
you're
both
done,
good in the
but not
short
during.
and long run for a homeowner. That unfortunately wasn't the case for Rocky Mills, when in May of 2018 he uploaded a video showing what he thought to be a squatter living in the remodeled house, but in fact it seems to be something paranormal. While investigating the strange noises, Rocky encounters something that he didn't expect. Take a look.
Hello?
I wish that door would have slammed, broke his damn phone. Whoa. I'd be like, yeah, I ain't going down there. I'm good.
Who is it?
He dropped his phone. He dropped that phone and it's gone.
After the lights flickered, and when Rocky dropped his camera to leave the house, the camera itself seemed to be shoved by something, yet you do not see anyone move it. You can hear something before the camera is moved. What sounds like a sliding sound, like someone or something's
Goes
hand
like,
brushing against
I
the floor.
don't like cameras.
The same thing can be heard right before the camera is violently spun across the floor. This can be explained as just another person doing the haunting thing seen in the video,
Yeah.
but it's creepy nonetheless. Rocky only has a handful of videos on his channel and doesn't seem to be in the business of making or faking scary videos. So what do you make of this? Did Rocky actually catch poltergeist activity in his home, or is this all just an elaborate hoax?
Here's the camera. 'Cause I was like, that a phone. Every
Asylum
phone
patient.
I've seen fall, it always falls
You
on
always
the
seem to
damn
hear
screen.
of the insane asylum patient that roams the halls of an abandoned hospital, or the mysterious creature that lurks in the shadows of a haunted basement.
Oh, I guess that would make
But we
sense.
never see
Me
video
pointing
proof
that.
of such things. It's always difficult finding footage of something like that, and when you do, you cannot help but wonder if it's staged or faked. Let us know if you think this following footage is either of those two. It was uploaded back in 2016, and it shows 4 teenagers exploring a mental hospital that has long been left to looters and the elements. They seem to be on a mission to capture every inch of the complex, when all of a sudden they hear a ghastly moan coming from the floor above them. Without hesitation,
I think I
they
saw
give
this in
chase to the
another
location
video,
of the
this
disturbance,
video.
and this is what they capture.
Shh. Did you hear that? Man, that was coming from upstairs. That was coming from upstairs.
Yeah, so let's go.
Go upstairs. Go upstairs. It came from upstairs.
Go upstairs.
It's up the stairs. Guys. Go first, man. Man.
Yeah, okay, this was in another video.
Look.
I'd have took all. That's a crackhead.
Let's go. This way. Where'd the
It's
other
a
guys go?
crazy
Where'd the other guys go?
crackhead.
Pretty creepy, seeing the figure lurch its way slowly at first from behind the door
It's a
before making
mentally
dash for the
ill
teens is
person
enough
or
to
it's
send chills
crackhead
down your
or
spine.
both.
Something we did notice is that the person, although seemingly covered in shadow, appears to be wearing shoes, which leads us to believe that this is a human, which perhaps makes it all the more scary. That a person could be living in this isolated building. We hope the teens who captured this video made it out there safely and didn't make an attempt in going back.
I don't.
What do
They
you
fucked
think?
up.
Was this a genuine video of an insane mental patient, or was this a staged hoax? The Boy in the Road. Indonesia is a place very familiar with the haunted and paranormal. We have featured several ghost videos on our channel in the past, and they seem to keep coming. This video is no different, as it shows what appears to be the ghost of a small boy kneeling down on the side of a back road in the middle of the night. The creepy footage is recorded on a dash cam, and while it's not of the highest quality, you can clearly make out that it is a human figure that does resemble a small boy. Take a look.
Why is he driving in the middle of the road?
There have been numerous ghost sightings recorded by dash cams,
I didn't even
but this is by
see it.
far one of the creepiest videos we've seen in a long time.
Is that a boy
The small
or a
boy
dog?
appears to be leaning on his head into his knees as if he is crying.
It's so bad, I can't even.
Ghost sightings are common on this stretch of road,
The,
although this is
film
the
quality.
only video footage that has ever been captured. What do you think of it?
This that could be a small boy or a rat. Well, I mean, all those are spooky, but like I said, I don't really believe in that type of stuff, even though I've had, I think, like a paranormal incident happen to me. But at the same time, I had actually gone 3 days without sleep. So I kind of just chalk it up to that. We hallucinating. But yeah, like a lot of stuff, like that other thing that was coming around the door with hair all fucked up and shoes on, whatever. I'm telling you, that was just crackhead. I'm telling you, I've been in places like the condemned buildings and stuff like that that are all messed up like that, and it's always either homeless people in there or crackhead, because you walk in there, you see used needles on the floor, or like you see just garbage in there. It's like you might see teenagers hang around in there or whatever and stuff like that. So it's just a lot of stuff is not ghost or anything like that. Cause I'm like, because if it's true and I can be a ghost, like all you can do is just, when you die, don't go into the light and your soul will stay here forever. Or I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna go there because you don't know whether you're going to heaven or hell, whatever choices you. So I'm like, you know what's the here? I'm just gonna fuck with people. Like I'm gonna be that ghost where I ain't gonna be just knocking over stuff. Like if I can knock over something, then I can knock a person down. I'm just gonna walk past a door and just slam it into the door. I'm gonna be such a fucking evil spirit. Like I'm gonna do that trick where people turn around and they hear noise, turn back around, and all the chairs are like stacked up impossibly on each other, like somehow perfectly without falling over. And I'm gonna be just a huge dick, and violent, like, where I just push people. Like I saw one video a while back where this woman was walking. All of a sudden, she just went flying back. It looked like someone pushed her. Like, it looked like she slipped. Because I've slipped on something where both my feet went up in the air and I went flat on my back. But the way she fell, it was like someone pushed her so hard. Like she just went that way. And like her feet didn't just come up in the air. Like she slipped on something. And it was she hit the floor so hard. It's like, God, like whatever, that was somebody you pissed off. I don't know, like I said, that was me. I'll be pushing, I'll be just traveling, just fucking with everybody. But where the ghost at? Like I'm gonna go to, like, this is the most haunted place here. Like I'm just gonna fly over there and see what other people up in there. Like I would be such I'm like, it's not like I stay behind to be with family and then end up start fucking with people. No, the whole reason I stayed behind was to fuck with people. Yeah, I was like, I hope I hope it doesn't. It's not true. Like even if your soul actually this like they better snatch me up, like just snatch him right out and take him straight to the hereafter. Like don't even give him an opportunity. Don't give him a choice, because I'm gonna become like don't let me be able to possess people. Because some cultures they say like ghosts can possess people. Some people say like oh it's demons that I guess can only do it or whatever. Or I guess if you go by supernatural rules, demons, angels, ghosts, poltergeist, like all those people can possess humans. Humans get fucked over so much in that show. Like, like God, like, I love a show where just innocent people are just getting fucked over. But yeah, like yeah, don't let me be a ghost. Like, don't let this shit be true. Oh my god, like, because I'm gonna be waiting. People always say, oh, you want to explore, huh? And you, oh, this is a ghost show or whatever. I'm gonna be wanting to take a chair and just throw it, like, and just hit somebody, throw a match. You see, like a wrestling match, but an invisible person just hitting somebody with a chair. Oh, I'm being, it's like when uh, people say, oh, if I get powers like Superman, like I would be a super villain. Like that would be me. Like I fully. Well, Superman, I think if I had powers like that, I'd probably be different because I'd still be alive. I'm talking about as a ghost and I'm invisible and everything. Like I would just be a complete dick. I can't have sex anymore. Like all I have is just my shenanigans. Like what am I supposed to do? Well, I'm supposed to fuck with people. I might go like to a park and like fly children around, like hey, I make you fly and stuff like that. Then go, and then when their parents come over, then just like hit their parents like a palm strike straight to the. Oh my god! Oh, I'm such a terrible, terrible soul. That'd be a terrible ghost. Terrible in the sense that I'll be a bad, like evil, just doing evil. It's not evil. It's a prank. It's just a prank, bro. Just bloodied your nose. I wouldn't kill people. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't like get in somebody's car and yank their steering wheel or cut someone's brakes. I wouldn't do that. My shenanigans are just physical violence, like hitting people with chairs or vases, breaking their shit, knocking them down, concrete stairs, innocent stuff. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed my reaction to the 5 scary videos that will keep you up tonight. I don't think he's gonna keep me up tonight because it takes a little bit more than that to scare me. But yeah, just show Candyman and or that chick from Sleepaway Camp, that and Sam. Yeah, that fucked me up. As a grown ass man, I walked out my bedroom and it was like pitch black and I just stood there for a second like I was trying to hear a grown ass man. I think the first time I saw that movie I was like 28. I was sitting there in the dark and just looking with the only light coming out of my room and looking down the hallway just like And then I told myself, you are a grown ass man. Like, get your ass. Go down and get you some water. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed it. Sorry this keeps you up tonight, but, take some Excedrin PMs or something. You'll be good. If you enjoyed my reaction, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you did not, hit that thumbs up button. Anyway, I'm a Michael J. White punch you in the throat. And make sure to comment, subscribe, and share. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.